So this video is going to be about life with the ESA, starring Zeus. Zeus is also famous on TikTok. Zeus the Underdog is his username. Follow him on TikTok. Grr. So life with the ESA starts with registration and getting approved to have your ESA on campus. The KCU policy is you have to get forms filled out by your by a doctor, and you have to have reasonable reasons to have the ESA. So, with that being said, life with Zeus consists of lots of walks. Look at him, he's gonna get excited. Lots of walks. Hold on, Zeus, we're gonna go out in a minute. And then, you gotta keep him healthy. So, I feed Zeus high protein pedigree, along with his hard dry food. Something about Zeus is he is very potty trained and very much a couch potato. I sleep with Zeus every night, every nap. On road trips, I have my mom pick him up for me, so he's not stuck. On days that, so if I have class is normally about 50 minutes, so he just chills in the room. And so my advice is, if you're going to have an ESA, have an ESA that does not cause you stress more than he causes you relief. So if your ESA is always tearing up your stuff in your room, it ain't gonna work out, because you'll be more stressed out, and it's not worth it. So obviously it depends on the behavior and the personality of your animal. Common ESAs at KCU are just dogs, cats. We have ESA rabbits even. I've seen a rabbit my first semester. But they're allowed, any student's allowed to have a fish tank. I think it's 10 gallons and under, I think. Most people just have the basic betta fish, but I went with the big bad mean pit bull. Your ESA cannot go to class with you, cannot go to any, they can't go in any facilities such as the lunchroom, the gym. They have to stay in your room. So that's one thing. Let's see. KCU has a big open field in the back next to the football field, and that's where I let Zeus run around at, so he gets plenty of exercise when he goes out on walks, and I let him off the leash to run around. He's very popular on campus. He was, I believe, the first dog in waters for quite a while. So after I had my ESA, it sparked a trend, and more people started to bring their dogs and getting them registered as ESAs and having them in at school with them. For me, it just relieves that anxiety from being away from home. I know I would call it separation anxiety. But for other people, I know it can help you with, like, if you have some sort of disease or maybe a seizure. almost some of them are treated as almost service dogs, but an ESA and a service animal is completely different. An ESA is not required to have any training, and service animals are trained to do that certain tasks that they're needed for. So I got my story behind Zeus is he came from Caldwell County, Kentucky. Pound. He was actually on the kill list because he had been there for the longest and nobody had adopted him. And so I seen an ad, and I was actually going to get another dog, and that dog didn't work out for me. So I tried out Zeus to see how he was, and it went perfect. So we got Zeus, and here we are a year and a half later, chilling. And so my first task with Zeus was to work on trust, because he came from an abusive household where they abused him. The abuse consists of physical abuse, but mostly like they wouldn't give him water or food, so he was very malnourished. That's why even as a pit bull, he's pretty small for a pit bull, which actually makes him the perfect size for an indoor dog. Another thing about Zeus, and it's annoying, but I don't know if you can tell, but he sheds. And shed is a big thing, so if you're not a clean person, might reconsider a short-haired dog. So I know one student on campus has a long-haired dog, one has a small dog, and there's a couple cats, and then I have Zeus, which is very friendly with everyone. So if you have any questions, like any other video, just drop them down in the comments. You can email me. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next video.